So, Sportsheads,
You were supposed to clap.
I'm clapping now.
What's that? Welcome to the Sportsheads Season 2. Has it been a bit of a summer for you, or has it been a bit of a cold one for being a Giants fan?
I have missed, I'm going to ignore his comments,
Oh,
I have missed football, I have missed the NFL, I have missed fantasy football, and I am very, very glad that we're out of this desert and back
Did you say
for
you've
football
missed,
tonight.
You've missed fantasy football?
Yeah, let's go.
All right, you want to get off that? Yeah, let's get off that subject. Let's go into obviously the big season. It's kicking off this Sunday. Obviously, loads of games happening. I'm sure everyone is excited to see it. And yeah, like you say, it's going to be another big season. What are you looking forward to most?
I mean, for me, breakout running back, Royce Freeman. I'm looking forward to him, to seeing what he can do. I'm also looking forward to seeing the Giants now, obviously, being a fan, to seeing what Odell's going to be like now that he signed his contract, and really just like some of the new changes to obviously the Rams, who I think are Super Bowl contenders for sure.
Your second team, right? Because you adopted them last year when the Giants bailed out after like week 4.
They will be my second team as soon as the Giants are knocked out of the playoffs.
Let's see what breakout team comes out this year for you to jump on when they both flop.
Yes.
Yeah. See? Glory. Obviously, you talked about breakout players there. Obviously, Freeman. I think another running back for me is going to be Joe Mixon. I had him in fantasy last year. Good end to the season. I think he's going to obviously get a few more reps now. And obviously, people would normally say, okay, we can read him. But I think he's obviously got another level to his game. Probably seen a few bits on social media as well where he's obviously working on it. Yeah. Probably going to do better than Barkley, no?
No. That's not going to happen.
Yeah.
I definitely agree with you with Mixon. I think that he is every down back. I think now that he's at the first year of experience, I think that for him, I think that now he can really take it to another level.
Yeah.
So I'm really looking forward to seeing what he can do, because he's in my new fantasy team.
Yeah.
So we're going to see what he can points he can get me.
Always comes down to fantasy with this guy. I don't know what it is. That's where his knowledge comes from, is from fantasy. As you can see, obviously our new home for a little bit here is obviously at the View, the Shard. So we're at New Heights. One thing I did want to point out is obviously people striving to obviously be the best that they can and obviously take themselves to new heights. And it's Shaquem Griffin. Anyone saw him in the draft, everyone was wondering whether he was obviously going to get picked. And the fairy tale ending was he obviously got to join his twin brother. And we're going to see the pair of them obviously there starting this Sunday. So a bit of a special mention to him. And obviously it'd be nice to obviously see the Seahawks obviously bring him in and give him the reps. The Seahawks, do you think they're obviously going to continue this year? Do you think they'll still be a good team?
They are really quite interesting to me, because pretty much the old defense is gone.
Yeah.
I don't know who's left now. There's no more music at that party, that's for sure. I think the only person who can continue to give them any form of success is Russell Wilson. But they better have some music playing, because he's going to be dancing around those defenses coming to get him, because that's like an open gate as far as I'm concerned.
Is that why you didn't pick him in fantasy, or is it because I got to him first?
No, I didn't pick him because he's going to be sacked so many times. It's going to be ridiculous. But I really do. I love him as a player. I think he's quite amazing. But I just think that he's going to have a lot of work to be able to do. And then also, he's got no one really to throw it to be truthful.
He's got a few weapons, I'd like to think, and we'll obviously see the Sportsheads Fantasy League when I'm above you and he's throwing absolute rocket balls. Yeah. Okay, and talking of matchups, Odell, your boy at New York, obviously going against Ramsey and that Jags defense. How do you see that going?
I think to be honest with you, that they're going to be going more in the middle to Evan Ingram and also Sterling Shepard as a slot. I think. To me, I don't think they're going to. Obviously, if they're in any form of sense, they're not going to be going out for the corners, because obviously you got 2 shutdown corners there, so it wouldn't make any sense. So, to me, I think that Odell will have a quieter game, maybe a big finish at the end, or they'll have to use him as a slot. But it's more than likely it's going to be Sterling Shepard and Evan Ingram, and you'll see a lot of my boy Barkley.
I personally think Bartley will be kept quiet. I think the Odell Ramsey sort of match-up could be good. I think off season they've been working together actually, and obviously a bit of a friendship thing on there. I don't think there'll be any friendship once they cross that line. I think Odell's got a lot to prove, obviously having a season out. Like, I'm not saying he's not made it and he's not elite, but I think going up against, obviously, like you say, one of the best corners in Ramsey will obviously maybe prove a few doubters to see whether he's going to return to the top level. Obviously, loads of matchups obviously coming up.
Yeah.
We've seen the games there obviously on Sunday, which obviously people will be able to see live on Sky. Obviously we don't get to see every single game here in the UK. But obviously 49ers, Vikings, first game to kick us off properly. Where do you see that going?
Tough one for Jimmy G.
Yeah.
I think the Vikings got an elite defense.
Yeah.
It'll be quite interesting to see what tricks they're going to be. Trick plays are going to be coming out with.
Yeah.
Because I think that with Jimmy G and some of the new cast that he's got, I think that what he'll be able to do is maybe show us elements of what we're going to be looking forward to this season.
Yeah.
But I don't think they'll be pulling out a win.
No. I think Jimmy's obviously was a good. Let's say when he came in, he obviously changed up the 49ers. So that, have they provided in the weapons? That's what I'm obviously interested to see how they obviously get on. But I feel the Vikings will probably take that one.
Yeah, and I think as well the Vikings run game as well is back, as Cook is back, I believe.
Yeah.
So you have a dual threat. I think that for me, the Vikings have got too much power.
Yeah.
Well, I could be wrong.
You could be wrong. Yeah.
Let's hope not, because I won't hear the end of that one.
It's not unheard of. Obviously, taking up to the next game, the Cowboys against the Panthers. Mm-hmm. Cowboys, obviously, real first season really without Dez Bryant. Mm-hmm. What do you see happening there? Not only in this matchup, but maybe sort of the coming season.
Well, they're in my team's division, so I'm not going to wish them well, but I'll try to be objective for
these purposes.
What I think with the Cowboys, I think that they have no one up front. They have no wide receivers that anyone has any fear of. I think that people are going to be stacking the box to make sure that Ezekiel Elliott is not having his way. And so I think personally that they without drafting properly and without any form of trades, they've really left themselves in the pickle. And I predict them to actually finish last in the group.
Nothing to do with him being a Giants fan. Take us on to the next one. The Bears at the Packers. Always a treat to see Aaron Rodgers on the opening week. How do you see that one panning out?
Mitchell Trubisky will be pulling out all the tricks. I'm quite interested to see how the new defense is going to be working with Khalil Mack. I think, personally, maybe the sleeper is I don't know if you agree, is Green Bay, because you can never count out Aaron Rodgers. He's as Stephen A says, he's a bad man.
And that he is. I think with Green Bay was quite the emergence of their run game last year. I don't think we got to see that before. I think Aaron Rodgers probably got a little bit more trust. People like Jamal Williams now.
Does someone know someone's suspended or something?
I think there was someone else out. I think it might be Montgomery. I think maybe out for the first week. But
people can let you know in comments underneath.
Oh yeah. Comment if I've said anything wrong. But again, Jamal Williams fantasy. Just saying, points better be wrapped up come Sunday night. And that's it for the Sky Games. Obviously, check out the screen now to see our predictions for this week, and make sure you tune in for game week 2. We'll get a few more bits of banter between me and Andre.
Yeah.
And we'll be tuned in with Tory Reid. Take care.
This is Super Bowl champion Mac Hollins, and you're watching the Sportsheads.
Hi, Sam for the Sportsheads. Slightly out of breath here after running some drills. I'm going to return it back to the Mac. There we are. Yeah, just to explain what we've just done and what we're about to do as well.
Yeah, so we ran a couple routes, got the legs warm a little bit, caught some balls, make sure the hands are right, and then we had a little fun diving into the pad, making some ridiculous catches. So y'all gonna all check it out. It's gonna be awesome.
And you can guess who won this one. Just say you look out for the Madden card at the end and see who the champ is. Peace.